What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Minecraft 1.18 survival let's play. We are standing here on top of the starter house, and from here we'll take a quick look at the church we built in the last episode. I think that is looking really cool, and we've got the custom azalea trees in the background that I built as well. And I think that that little part of the valley is starting to look pretty cool. And it's really starting to feel alive over here. I think we've got, a lot going on with these houses kind of in the middle, and then the church over on the other side. We need to continue filling in the middle of the valley. But that is not what is on today's agenda. Today, we are going to be heading into the Nether, and we're going to do something crazy. We are going to break Bedrock. That's right, we're going to go up to the nether roof and break some bedrock. Now, this is something that I have only ever done one time in a survival test world, or in a creative test world, so this is pretty new to me. So we're gonna give it a try. I think we should be able to do it pretty easily, but the first thing we'll have to do is we're gonna have to kill a few endermen. We need some ender pearls, and I have all the other supplies in my inventory right now, but let's see if we can just get a couple of these guys real quick. No problem. And he gave us 3. That's all we needed. Cool. So that was super easy. Just be on the safe side. We're going to take out the buddy. Sweet, we got 6. That will be more than enough. And so now that we have those ender pearls, we are at Y level 100. We need to go up until we hit the bedrock. And honestly, I think pretty much right here is going to be the best place to just dig up. I'm going to put some netherrack in my offhand, just in case we stumble across any pockets of lava, and we can block that off really quick and easily so we do not burn in the lava. But I'm just going to quickly staircase up until we hit the bedrock. Super easy. We were pretty high up as it was. And then I'm going to have to clear out a little bit of an area, and we're looking for a specific block, and I think we just found it. So we're going to open up the F3 menu, and on the right, pretty much in the middle, there's a section that says targeted block, and we are looking for targeted block 127, and that is the y-axis, so that is the highest generated point in the nether. So now that we found that, I'm going to replace a couple of those blocks right there and grab these ladders. We're going to ladder up to here. Now we're going to take the ender pearl, and real quick, let's make sure got pretty much everything we need. I believe so. Okay, so we're gonna climb up the ladder, hold shift and ender pearl. Yes, there we go. Oh, there's an enderman up here, but so we cannot lose this block right here. This one is the block that we're going to be breaking, and to do so, we're going to set up a little bit of a contraption, and I am going to go ahead and throw that together real quick, and then we'll walk through how that works. All right, so on this block here, I'm going to grab all of my supplies. We're going to break this torch and place a piston facing towards us. So the bedrock block underneath here is the one we want to break. And so to the left of here, we're going to drop 1 obsidian, and also behind here, we're going to drop 1 obsidian like that. And then a lever goes right there. Trapdoor goes right here. And then 2 TNT like that. Now, before we continue, I'm going to quickly back up a little ways about here, put down my crafting table, And just kidding. I did not bring all of the supplies. I double checked and still forgot. So we really have to get this right. Anyway, okay. That's all right. I wanted to make some ender chests, but looks like I did not bring everything we need. So the way that this works is we are going to push the lever, which will activate the TNT. And then we're going to hit the trapdoor, which will drop us down to this block. And then we will take another piston and we spam click it right here. And so when the TNT goes off, it will trick the piston to firing and it will break the bedrock that's underneath here. So if we do this successfully, the piston will be facing down, I believe. So let's go ahead and give this a try. We have 12 TNT total, which gives us 6 tries, which I think should be enough. I really hope so. If not, we might be in a little bit of trouble. But let's go ahead and quickly give this a try. And place this right here. Oh, no way. Oh, okay, so I guess the piston has to be facing towards us, I believe. Let me double check that real quick before we go ahead and try again, and I'll be right back. All right, after further investigation, it turns out I was correct. We do place the piston facing us like that. It just didn't work. So we have 5 more tries. So we'll go ahead and give this another go. And oh, okay. No, we still didn't do it. This is the right block, so that's okay. We'll go ahead and give this another try. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I got the piston place in time. No, I did not. Okay, this is not looking good. We're down to 3 more tries. So here we go. Oh, that is not correct. Let's grab that piston. Okay, try number 4. Come on. Did that do it? No. Man, okay, so we only have 2 tries left. I need to double check and make sure this is the right piece of bedrock. This is not going as planned. Let's double check that, and then we will test this out again. So this is the correct block. We're just having some trouble. We have 2 more tries. I really hope we can get this. Come on, here we go. Come on. Please. Yes! We did it. Oh, I was getting really nervous there. We only had 2 more pieces of TNT left. We would have only been able to do that 1 more time, but oh my goodness, we did it. We broke the bedrock and we are now up here on the nether roof with an easy way up and down, and that is so cool. But the reason I did this is because I want to start building some nether portals throughout the world to help us travel more quickly from point to point. I'm wanting to head back to our spawn point sooner than later, and that was a pretty long journey way back in episode 1. And when you're in the nether, you can travel at 1/8 of the distance. So for every 1 block we travel in the nether, we're traveling 8 blocks in the overworld. So that makes it really easy to set up some nether portals up here, and then you can just create like rail lines or some sort of traveling contraption, or just run, honestly, between the portals. So that's what I want to start to work on now that we have broken the bedrock, and also probably put together some sort of nether hub and that kind of tells us where stuff is and what direction to go and stuff like that. But to start off, we're going to move the original Nether portal that we have down here. That's still sitting on a tree, which is kind of funny. That guy right there. So we're gonna head down there, grab the coordinates of that one, and then go up back to the Nether roof and put that portal back in those same coordinates, just up, probably 30 blocks or so. So let's go ahead and work on that. All right, so I went ahead and took a screenshot of the coordinates of the portal below us, and this is the spot that it is directly below, about I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 blocks or so. But we're going to go ahead and build this portal right here and grab our flint and steel, light that bad boy up, and I hear a ghast. I was just making sure he's not up here with us. Jump on through, and this should take us back to our portal that we built. Yes, that is awesome. So now when we go through here, it will take us back to the Nether roof. That's awesome. And then right there, about 50 blocks away, is the space where we broke the bedrock. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we need to find the coordinates of the overworld and the places that we want to build our new portals. So like spawn, there's one in the desert, and since we're here right now, let's see if we can grab a couple achievements with the spyglass. One of those is to look at the ghast. Is it a balloon? No, it is not. And if it is, it's a very angry balloon. And let's see if we can also get Return to Cinder. That is an achievement that you get when you return a fireball back at the ghast like this. It's easier said than done. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, that one got us. That's okay. Let's see. A little low. And he's disappearing into the lava. Okay, well, we did not get the Return to Cinder, but we did get the Is It a Balloon? And that is a good step in the direction of completing all of the advancements. But back to what I was saying about the Nether portals. We're going to head back into the overworld and do a little bit of traveling, try to find out where all of the coordinates are for the places that we want to have quick travel points to. So definitely spawn. There's a desert point that I want to set up for harvesting sand. There's also a coral reef really close to that as well. And those are really the main two for now. A couple more we'll add in the future will be like the stronghold will be a good one. And if we find anything else really cool in the world that we want to be able to fast travel to, we'll add those as well. But let's go ahead, head back to the overworld, and start working on getting the coordinates of spawn as well as the desert so we can set up those quick travel points. Here we are on our journey back to spawn, and we've come across this desert formation. It's pretty wild. I thought that was cool. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any structures over there, but got some massive, massive dunes over here. And doesn't look like there's anything up there, but that's super cool. We're going to continue our journey to spawn, and if we come across anything else cool, I'll make sure to show you guys. But let's continue our walk back to spawn. Oh, and there we go. We haven't been that much farther. Here's that cool sand dune formation. And we've got a desert temple and a village. So we'll definitely be checking those out. I'm going to grab these flowers, but we will head on over to the village and the temple, see if there's anything good in there, and then we will continue on heading towards spawn. Alright, well, there wasn't much that was very exciting in either the village or the desert temple, but we got a decent amount of just some regular resources, and it's not bad, you know. I'm not complaining, can't go wrong with some free resources. But we're going to continue the journey now. We are still about 2,000 blocks away from spawn, so we're going to keep on heading that way, and hopefully we'll find some other cool things along the path. But I will get back to you if we stumble upon anything. If not, then I will see you at spawn. Here we are, almost all the way back to spawn, and I see a shipwreck over here that I want to go and check out real quick, see if we can find any treasure in there, maybe even a treasure map. But that's probably just about the last thing we're going to come across as we head back to spawn, because we're only about 200 blocks away or so. But let's go ahead and jump down into the shipwreck, see what we can find in here. Here we go, we've got some carrots and potatoes. We'll take the carrots. I'm gonna leave the potatoes in the coal. And right here, yes, there we go. Definitely want all this paper. 19 sheets of paper, that's pretty nice. And a buried treasure map. Now, part of me thinks that there may be one more chest. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. 21 iron ingots, 1 diamond, and 9 iron nuggets, 5 gold nuggets, and 7 lapis. We're going to leave those pieces for now, but we got this treasure chest, or this treasure map, and it's a little bit out of our way, but let's go ahead and see if we can find this buried treasure. I think it's going to be right on this shoreline maybe. And there we have an azalea tree over there. That's cool. This little jungle island mountain thing that's appearing in front of us looks pretty sweet. Let's check the map. Yeah, it's gonna be like right in here. And looks like we have some mesa back behind there as well. That's pretty sweet. And wow, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 azalea trees? That's crazy. I've never seen more than one that close together. But here we are. Looks like we are just about on top of the X. Let's see, it would be about right here. Let's just dig out some of the sand. Hey, there we go. Pretty easy. And wow, check this out. We got a bunch more iron and some prismarine, some cooked cod, some emeralds, and some gold. We're going to, let's see, potion of water breathing. Going to leave some of these things. We'll throw the sticks, the book, the jungle wood, and we can leave the string. And we'll take the rest of those. I will put down the coordinates of that chest in case we want to come back, but let's go ahead, sleep real quick, and then we will head over to spawn. And there we go. We made it all the way back here to our spawn point, which is awesome. And you can see there's still some leaves that have not despawned yet. That's pretty funny, but this is pretty cool. We haven't been here in quite some time, and there's a lot of ocean out on this side. And when we first started, we went off in that direction, which is west. But this is cool. And we came back here because we're going to build an end portal, or another portal, sorry. And I think we'll just probably put it right here. And then the reason we're doing this is for the fast travel, so we can get to and from spawn very easily. And there is a more specific reason as to why I wanted one at spawn that we're going to be working on here very soon. But let's go ahead, jump on through, set our spawn just to be safe, jump through, and okay, we're in a basalt delta, looks like. Pretty protected actually, but I'm going to screenshot those coordinates so that way we can go back to the valley, into the nether, up onto the nether roof, run all the way over to this spot, and then rebuild this portal up above the nether, on the nether roof. But now we have that in place, we're going to go ahead and head on the long journey back to the valley, and then we will work on the next portal. So I'll see you back in the valley. We made it safely back to the valley, and now we are going to head into the nether, back up onto the nether roof, where we will I want to build a little bit of a place marker, sort of like a distinct thing on the nether roof to help us know which direction we're going, because when you first come up here, it is super disorienting. You know, all there is bedrock and mushrooms, and so that can get confusing. And we have our one torch there with the broken bedrock, but I want to kind of transform these portals into what is on the other side of them. So the valley is through this portal, so I kind of want to make a area around this portal mimic the valley, maybe some trees, and our portal is in a cave, so maybe we'll kind of recreate the cave. But I went ahead and marked that torch, placed that right there, because it's roughly the center point between the valley portal and the spawn portal. And to help us know what direction we have to go, I want to build a little marker right around here, because there you can see that is the spawn portal and that is the valley portal. So right about here where this torch is, we can see both portals. I want to take some of these items and see if we can grow an acacia tree. Now, I don't actually know if we can grow a tree in the nether, but let's give it a try. Hey, you can. Okay, cool. So now this is kind of like the marker between the two to help us know what direction we need to go. And I brought some lanterns that we can hang from the tree, help light this area up, help us see where that is. But we'll have to transform the spawn portal as well eventually. But the reason I went with the acacia tree is because on the other side of the portal that goes to spawn, we have the acacia, and then there's also an ocean, but you can't really put water in the nether. So went with the acacia tree for now. We'll just leave that as a little pathway marker, but I want to add one other portal for now. So I'm going to grab those coordinates. We'll get that portal set up, and then I'll head on through and show you guys what is on the other side. But let's go ahead and find those coordinates, and then we'll get that portal set up. And here we have the location of that third portal. Now, unfortunately, it is right between the spawn portal and the the valley portal and the spawn portal over here, but this one's kind of just temporary for now. It's really just to, get to this place faster, while we don't have any type of fast travel in the overworld. And here's what we've got on this side. We're really not that far away from the valley. It's just off in that direction, but I wanted to use this as a quick place to get to the desert. So if we need to gather up massive amounts of sand, we can do that here. And then we also have this gigantic coral reef right here. And so if we need to gather anything up from this biome, we have easy access to that. There's also an azalea tree right there. And so I think it'd be fun to go and explore the lush cave that's under there. But that's the reason for building that third portal. And like I said, it will be a short-term portal, because once we get our elytra, honestly, it'll probably be faster to fly from the valley to this desert. But we'll work on decorating the valley portal and the spawn portal. But for now, we're going to head back to spawn and get started on the next thing for today's episode. And we are back in the valley now, and the final project for today's episode is I want to update a map. We have this one from pretty early in the series, but I want to go ahead and add in a new one with all of the new buildings we have done. So let's go ahead and get some item frames up there, and we're going to turn those into glow item frames because I think that is super cool when they light up a little bit at nighttime. And I went and copied each one of those maps, and we have those right here in our inventory. So let's grab those top 3, and we will need to update those. So let's see, we need to go over here, I think, anyway. Actually, okay, let's I'm a little disoriented. Let's see. This is this map. So we haven't done anything over there. So nothing needs to be updated on that piece. And then here we have this one, which is over here. There we go. And you can see the church down there in the bottom left corner. So there we got that one updated. And this map goes right here, I believe. And then this one is the one that's going into the cave right up the hill right over there. Okay. And then we'll grab these 3. Okay, this one didn't have any update. Man, these were so out of order in my inventory. This one is right over here with the villager breeder and the sheep farm, which I believe goes right there. Yes. And finally, this one. There we go. We've got the storage building with the weathered copper roof. That looks super cool. That like blue color. And our little bit of a mine, like a mine shaft right there. Got the river that we started to build, which we need to continue on over. But that is looking super cool. I really like to see the progress that we make from episode to episode. Here is a quick look back from a few episodes ago. We only had the starter house and the enchanting room, and now we have all of the villager houses, the villager breeder, the storage room, the mine shaft, and the church. You can also see the graveyard right there. I think that looks kind of cool as well. But I think that is where we're going to end today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This one was a lot of fun to work on the Nether fast travel and to update the map, but thank you again for watching. Make sure to check out the other episodes of this series on my channel, and if you would, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.